into the 2018 RBC Canadian Open, we have to take a moment to look at last week's Open Championship and congratulate Francesco Molinari for the win. The tournament had everything but a hole-in-one, with Tiger Woods leading on a Sunday at a major for the first time in years, as he put together a very solid tournament. In this week's RBC Canadian Open, we are not completely deprived of big names in the 156-player field, as we have 12 of the top 50 players according to the latest official World Golf Rankings. These include the top-ranked Dustin Johnson and US Open champion Brooks Koepka, among other top golfers. Also in the field this week is the two-time defending champion of the event, Jhonattan Vegas. The Canadian Open will be played at the Glen Abbey Golf Course for the fourth straight year and the fifth time in the last 6. The Jack Nicklaus designed golf course is a par 72 with a typical yardage of 7,250 and bent grass greens. The fairways aren't overly narrow and the par 5s are fairly easy, which will allow the big hitters to swing away. The main difficulty with this course will be the greenside bunkers that are strategically placed throughout. Distance may trump accuracy off the tee, but hitting greens in regulation will be the key to winning this weekend. Low scores aren't a stranger to Glen Abbey either, as the previous winning scores here are -17, -18, -16, -17, -12, and -21 last year. It's safe to say we can expect something around a -16 or even lower for this tournament, especially if the weather forecast is accurate. Currently, there looks to be some rain this week and Thursday afternoon, which could soften up the course and make it prime for some low-scoring rounds. Heading into the Open Championship, Dustin Johnson was in fantastic form with 3 straight top 10 finishes, including a victory at the FedEx St. Jude Classic. Unfortunately, it didn't carry over and DJ missed the cut for the first time this season at Carnoustie. He isn't wasting any time as he gets back to a course where he has had success but no victories yet. Dustin Johnson has played this event 3 of the last 4 times it has been at Glen Abbey. He finished 2nd in 2013 and 2016 and 8th in 2017. He has the capability to hit for distance. He leads the tour in strokes gained from tee to green with 2.036 strokes gained and is currently hitting 69.31% of greens in regulation, which is 36th best. While plus 620 odds to win the tournament doesn't leave much value, he should be on the short list of players to back in any head-to-head matchups for this weekend, and maybe even back him to finish top 10. Will Jhonattan Vegas, the 2-time defending champion, make it a three-peat? He isn't in great form as he missed the cut at the last 2 events, and only has 1 top 10 finish this season, which he accomplished back in January. But that didn't stop him last year, as prior to defending his title in 2017, Vegas missed the cut for the previous 5 tournaments, thus making his title defense all the more impressive. It is unlikely that he'll win this tournament for a 3rd time, but at plus 6,600 odds, it might be worth a play as he clearly loves playing this course. The second favorite to win this week is the back-to-back US Open champion Brooks Koepka at odds of plus 1,100. Koepka has only played this course once in 2015 and he finished 18th. He is clearly having a solid year as he is 9th in scoring average and has the capability to hit the long ball, which could benefit here. He has a minus .158 strokes gained on the approach to the green this year, which is 150th, and that is enough for some bettors to take a pass on him. Tony Finau is an interesting choice at 16-1. While that might not be great odds to win a tournament, he might be the one to watch this weekend. He just had a top 10 finish at the Open and has 7 top 10 finishes this season. He finished 5th at this event last year, and this course plays to his strengths as he currently ranks 3rd for average driving distance. He is hitting 70.03% of greens in regulation, which is 23rd best. While his putting is weaker than most players, he is gaining .595 strokes on the approach to the green. A couple of long shots that might make an appearance are Keith Mitchell at 75-1 and JJ Spaun at 100-1. Mitchell has the long ball and is 7th best in average driving distance at 312 yards and 8th best in strokes gained off the tee. He even finished 7th recently at the John Deere Classic. JJ Spaun averages over 300 yards from the tee and gains .699 strokes on the approach to the green. He He is hitting 70.49% of greens in regulation for 14th best, and definitely under the radar, but could make some noise if he hits some putts. For more information and statistics on this event and every other sporting event this week, check out bangthebook.com. Bang the Book is your best resource for sports betting information before you make your weekly assault on the sportsbooks.